Hey, what is going on? If you're an online coach and you're already earning six figures or more, but you're feeling like your income kind of still feels like a roller coaster, and you feel like you're doing too much, I want to show you something different. This is not going to be another video promising 100K months or telling you need to run more ads or how to hire more setters or this one special thing to add to your plate. In fact, this is going to be the opposite. I want to walk you through how I install a framework into coaching businesses like yours that's going to get clients better results. It's going to increase retention and back end sales, and it's going to free you from constantly selling, constantly onboarding, and praying that they're going to stick around long enough to make it worth it. You're not going to have to do any more work. My name is Gavin McHale, and over the past 18 months, I've installed this system into 8 different multiple six and seven figure coaching businesses, and we've been building this thing behind the scenes. Today, I want to open it up and show you exactly how it works. So let me guess. You probably know how to market already. You know how to close when you're on a sales call. You know how to coach. In fact, that's probably the thing you're best at. But lately, you're noticing that the sales cycle is a little longer. It's getting a little harder to market and nurture. It's harder to get a sales call booked. All the things that happen before the sale are getting harder. You might even notice some of your clients struggling a little more to get results in the program. And it's not necessarily because of the coaching that you have in place, but because of all this other stuff that's going on. The world is a crazy place right now. This results all in more energy spent by you fixing a whole bunch of things that aren't really your job. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because the model that you're operating in, the model that you've built is broken. It was built to work in 2021. And I'm telling you, the game has changed, my friend. What most business coaches will never tell you is that the easiest way to scale your revenue is to keep the clients you already have. They want to sell you all these sexy things, but you do not need to run around trying to book more sales calls. You do not need to push more content out there. You likely don't even need to run paid ads. The industry pushes you towards these endless sales loops. You need more volume, you need more content, you need to hire more people, more coaches. And the result is you're more tired now than when you were making 5K a month. You're managing a bigger team. You're not doing the things that you really like doing. And you're still waking up super stressed about where your next client's coming from, where the money's coming from, and how you're going to feed all these mouths that are on your team. And that's why I created the Unfair Advantage coaching framework. Most coaching programs are designed to get clients in the door. They focus only on acquisition, and that makes sense, right? Seems to be struggling with it, and it's continuing to get more and more difficult, mainly probably because everyone's telling us that we need to get better at it, and the consumers are figuring out what we're doing. This program, the one that I've built, is designed not to get more clients through the door, it's designed to keep them in the room. Here's how it works. So rather than stacking a bunch more tactics on your already maxed out business, you already know the stuff you need to do. I'm going to install a mindset and performance coaching framework directly inside your offer so that your clients break their limiting beliefs. They actually can see their long-term potential. They learn to regulate their emotional state, which is going to allow them to make better decisions, like staying in the program. And they're going to develop an identity that's going to make results inevitable. So it's going to take all the stuff that you already have and put it on steroids, figuratively, not literally. This is not more content. This is not another mindset module your clients are going to skip. It's a system that's going to meet them in real time and support them through the mental and emotional friction that's what causes churn. And when they feel supported and not overwhelmed, they're going to stay longer, they're going to get better results, they're going to upgrade into your back end offer, and your business is going to become more profitable without you lifting a finger. Okay, I want to give you a couple of examples here. So Bree was in the high six figures per year, and she was seeing early signs of burnout. And she was like desperately trying to keep client results up, but she was kind of doing everything in the business. And she had a team. We plugged the framework into her program, and the shift was almost immediate. So her retention went up, her back end sales increased, and her clients became more engaged than ever. And we have George. George was making good money most months. He was making in the 30K range, but he was experiencing these massive swings in his income. He was also experiencing massive swings in his energy and his emotional state, which was really tough for him. So we installed this system and it kind of evened everything out. It allowed him to focus on his job, allowed him to have more fun doing his thing, and it gave his clients this really valuable resource. And now they're starting to get better results. They didn't change their own delivery. They didn't change their marketing. They just changed to getting better client outcomes and therefore more monthly recurring revenue. So here are the three silent killers that I see in most coaching businesses. Number one is what we always hear, you're stuck in the golden handcuffs. But here's how. If all your income comes from new sales and paid in fulls, then your revenue resets every month. That's why you feel like you can't even take a breath. Never mind, can't take a vacation, because you've replaced these constant coaching calls that you were trying to get away from with constant sales calls. And then you've hired someone to do the other part, which is the part that you like best, right? Number two is that your clients churn too fast. And it's not because of your program or you as a coach, but it's because they hit internal blocks. There's no funnel, there's no tactic, there's no check-in form that's going to fix their mindset. Most business coaches are going to tell you to try and solve this by hiring another coach or hiring a client success manager or adding mindset modules. But client success managers and coaches are just going to regurgitate what's in the modules. They're not actually going to coach. And more modules is not what people want these days. In fact, they probably want less modules. So they're going to keep churning. And silent killer number three is that you're babysitting instead of actually leading. You're spending all these hours every week trying to motivate these struggling clients and support your coaching team and kind of repeating the same advice over and over. You're essentially trying to drag people along, kicking and screaming. So if any of that sounds familiar, I feel you. I've worked inside the biggest business coaching programs in the world, from North America to Dubai. I've seen it up close. And I can tell you right now, there's a better way. So at the core of the Unfair Advantage framework is what we call the three-pillar profit system for you. Clients, cash flow, and continuity. So clients, we not only help you attract the right people, but keep them by shifting their beliefs early so they stay longer and get better results. Cash flow with better results, clients are naturally going to stick around and upgrade into your back-end offers. They want more of this without any pressure, without any extra sales calls, and without spending more time and money on acquisition. And finally, continuity. Your business can finally become predictable. You're not going to be starting at zero. You're not going to be scrambling for sales because it's a slow month. It's just going to be clean, repeatable growth. We plug in the framework for you. It's going to run in the background. It's going to give your clients mindset breakthroughs while you do whatever it is you want to do or whatever you do best. So here's what happens when you join the Unfair Advantage coaching framework and what has happened for people like Bree and George and Charlie and a whole bunch of other people. We're going to start with a long-term vision call. That's going to get your clients bought in for at least the next year, not just like 12 weeks or I want to get this result and get out. They're going to start thinking bigger and longer term. Your clients are going to get access to a custom AI-powered coaching assistant that's going to help them overcome their mindset blocks in real time. You don't need to deal with these problems. We're also going to host monthly community calls to keep the retention and results high, give them direct access to me and my coaching team. I'm going to join your community wherever that is hosted. I'm going to post regularly. I'm going to answer questions and talk to people between calls, just like a coach would. It's going to feel like a high ticket bonus for your clients. And if you want, you can even add one-on-one coaching calls for you with me at a discounted rate to keep yourself sharp, to keep yourself clear as the leader. And I've done this with two of my clients who co-own a business, Kat and Britt, and the results that they've seen have been incredible. I think they've increased their monthly recurring revenue over 30% just in the 4 months we've been working together as a group with this all-in package. I'm telling you, this is not another course. This is a done-for-you install of a retention system that your business has clearly been missing. Because here's the thing. You did not build this business to spend every week hustling for new leads, okay? It's time to break free of these golden handcuffs that are front-end acquisition This framework is your way out. It's going to let you scale through retention, not just acquisition. Okay. So if this is what you want to do, reach out and DM me with the word framework on Instagram, and I'll send you all the details. You're going to get sent all the information you need. There's no sales call required. You're going to see it's really, really straightforward. Let's plug this thing in and let's get to work. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope it's shifted your perspective on what you need. I'm sending you all the love in the world because I believe you as a coach are changing the world. We'll talk soon. Thanks.